reporter, expert of the deep. Photographer, scientist, explorer, he's our man.
We were told by some divers about a quarry in Pennsylvania where freshwater jellyfish had been sighted, and we didn't lose any time getting there.
Yeah, that's good. Boy, that's clear. I think we're going to get something today.
Yeah, that's really good, though.
It's going to be good to get in.
Well,
That's smothered in, but
how do you get that on the underside?
from here.
That's it.
The quarry had a very tranquil setting, and the silence was broken only by a speeding jet overhead. At first, we enjoyed the underwater scenery and had fun with the little fish, protecting her eggs, trying even to chase us away. Other fishes, looking for an easy meal, were diverted quickly by the angry mother. Eureka! A freshwater jellyfish. Beautiful. The excitement was enormous. Here in this lonely little quarry in Pennsylvania, persistence paid off. After many months of searching and traveling, our first freshwater jellyfish. Cameras were humming to record this first event, and Jean McCauley was almost as excited as a mother with a newborn baby. And soon everyone was in the act. After collecting many samples and 400 feet of film, Smokey Roberts decided it was time to resurface.
Take the time and come with me to a world under the sea, where there is life and mystery. There is a world under the sea. Come with me, come with me.
All right, that was a quarry in Pennsylvania. Now we're back to Minnesota to take a look at the lunkers. Have you ever caught one this big? I'm talking about a bass. Wouldn't it be nice to see that on your wall? We'll find out how they make them look so real right now as we go to Bar Taxidermy in Savage. 10,000 lakes has produced some of the most wonderful fishing in the entire world, and some of those trophies are on the walls right here at Bar Taxidermy. Look at that stringer of bass. Beautiful. A crappie, anybody's trophy. Sunfish, some of the best eating you can get right here in the state of Minnesota. I'm holding here a trophy bass, but as I look at these fish, I wonder, what is it that has to be done in the process of taxidermy that makes them look so real? I decided to ask that question of Dick Barr, taxidermist. What makes a fellow like you want to become a taxidermist?
Well, I guess it actually goes back to when I was growing up. I grew up in southern Wisconsin, and I lived on a river. I was fortunate to be growing up in a place like that, in the woods and the river. And that's where I spent all my time when I was a boy. Maybe from the time I was 4 years old, I started fishing.
Were you a good fisherman then?
Maybe the fishing was better then, I don't know. It doesn't seem like I catch as many now as I used to. I've been here in Savage since about 1972. Before that, I worked at a shop in Wisconsin. I worked at that shop since I was about 14 years old. What I really like about it now that I'm into it is the people that you meet. Most of them are very good sportsmen. They've always got a story to tell about the fish that they caught, or you know, some experience that they had, and it's fun for me. I really enjoy it.
What is it about your work, or what is it you put into your work that makes them all look so real?
Well, I don't think you can say one thing, but I think it's quite a few things that we do to them. Probably, to start with, the most important part is the color. You'll see a lot of taxidermy work done that the mounting is all right, but the color is wrong. All of these fish, when they die, lose all of their color. It's gone, it fades away. So we have to take small airbrushes and we paint the color back on. The proper blending is probably the most important part, so that you don't have one line where it's green on this side and white on another. It has to be a nice, gentle blend through the whole thing.
When you're through painting, though, they all have a kind of a nice sheen to them, as if the way they look when they come right out of the water, like they're still wet. How do you get that on there?
Okay, we just put a polyurethane clear varnish type thing, which you know, we like to put on. Some people don't like it. We like it because that's the way you see the fish when they come out of the water. They're wet, the sun is shining on them, and they look shiny. We open up the gill cover so you can see the gills, because when the fish is alive, those gills are opening and closing all the time. Same with the fins. You don't see a fish when it comes out of the water with its fins all laying down. They always spread their fins. That makes them look more lifelike. We put a gentle curve through them so that they look more lifelike. If you mount them straight, they just look stiff, they look dead.
We don't want that.
We want them to look alive.
Getting to the final mounting, though, there are certain steps that go into that, and we're going to now go through the various steps leading up to the finished product, which is the finished painted fish on the wall.
Okay, we'll go through it.
It's back here at the shop where all the steps take place at Bar Taxidermy. Dick, at what point are we now?
Okay, at this point, we have taken and we've drawn an outline of this fish all the way around so we know how big it is. We've drawn a pattern of it. And from that pattern, we've made a body similar to this. Now, this body fits inside the skin, something like this. And this is what makes our fish have its shape.
And then we are looking at the back side there, and now the front side then does not have the sewing stitching.
Now this fish has been mounted and it is dry now, and all we have to do is place this eye inside of the socket, and it's now ready for paint.
You may think that a painter who does work on fish would be using a brush, but it isn't true. Painting is the most important part of the whole process, but it's not used with a brush at all. It's done with one of these, that's like almost like a atomizer. It's a paint sprayer. And Dick, are you almost finished there with that one?
Just finished.
Good, let's take a look at it then. The finished product. A trophy bass. Bar Taxidermy. If you happen to live in the state of Minnesota, you just can't escape being a fisher person, and I have two little fisher persons with me today. Amy Barr. Are you a fisher person?
Yes.
Oh, good. What do you like to use most, worms or minnows when you fish?
Minnows.
Do you bait your own hook?
No.
Who does that?
My dad.
Oh, he does all the yucky work, huh? What's the biggest fish you ever caught? Show me how big it was.
Oh, about this big.
Well, I'd say you're a real fisher person because that fish is growing and growing and growing, isn't it? All right. Who's this over here? Is this your husband?
No,
Who is this?
my brother.
Oh, your brother. You must be Rich. Hi, Rich. How are you today?
Fine.
How old is Amy?
7, I think.
67. Okay.
7.
Oh, 7. Okay. Now I'm going to ask Amy then. How old is Rich?
10.
Okay, we got it all sorted out. There's something on the wall over here, Rich, and now I'm going to ask you to take that down. We've been talking about taxidermy, and this is one that you mounted yourself, right? Here, let me help you get that off. It seems to be a little hung up there. And you show our camera there this fish. I'm proud of this fish. Are you proud of this fish?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I did it myself.
You did it yourself. What went inside?
Oh, this hay-like stuff.
And we don't call it stuffing a fish. We call it mounting a fish, don't we?
Yeah.
You did a nice job. Did you do the painting yourself, too?
Yes.
You're something of an artist. Amy, would you like to do that sometime?
Yeah.
Would you like to catch one that big and do your own?
Yes.
Boy, someday maybe you can. Nice job. What is that shiny surface on here, Rich?
Well, I'm not sure. I think it's just a paint.
It's like a paint, like a varnish almost covering. What kind of fish is that?
Largemouth bass.
And a nice job it is. So, kids can do taxidermy as well. We've seen professionals and we've seen kids do it. So you got to catch them before you can have them mounted, but that's part of the process, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. Taxidermy here on Allan's Window.
So that's today on Allan's Window, taxidermy and also fishing and looking for the freshwater jellyfish. Next week on Allan's Window, next Sunday, you'll find Pat Miles as my guest. She's that lovely lady that does the 6 o'clock and the 10 p.m. news here on WCCO television. We're going to find out what it feels like to be a woman newscaster on television. How does that feel? Where do you go to get your stories? Are you nervous before you start a newscast? How about a lady working with all those men in a news situation? All those questions will be answered next week when Pat Miles is my guest here on Allan's Window. Be with me then, will you? Have a good day.